Hi guys, Konstantin here from Konstantin's Gaming Channel. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the MSI A Pro Z490 motherboard. It's still being produced, but I don't think for long. It's for 10 series Intel generation and above. It supports Octane. It's quite a decent best value motherboard, I would say. It goes for somewhere around 70 to 80 pounds, brand new. It's got plenty of features, although the price is not that looking at the price you'd think it's probably a budget motherboard, but it's got plenty of features to put it in a decent category. We're gonna do an unboxing of it, and we're gonna discuss a little bit about the motherboard itself, and we're gonna put the 10 series CPU on it, which is gonna be in my new live build. So to discuss a little bit about this board, as I said, it's a LGA 1200 socket. It's DDR4. It supports up to 5000 megahertz DDR4 memory. I don't think you're gonna put that in this. You're probably gonna put somewhere around 3000 megahertz memory. It's dual channel. It's got 4 memory slots. I don't know if you can see it on its. Tell you what, we're gonna do an unboxing, and I'm gonna be talking about it in the same time because I've got limited space here. So let's do the unboxing itself. The motherboard is got a no frills package. It comes with not so many goodies, probably SATA cables, the shield, and some M.2 screws, which is not that bad. This one is bought off of eBay for a couple of quids cheaper, so it doesn't come with much stuff in it apart from the sticker and the manual. I don't have any setup or anything. I'm lucky if I get him the 2 screws from somewhere. Right, so to quickly go for this motherboard, let's take it out and talk about it. Okay, that's better. So I'm gonna hold it like this. So LGA 200 sockets, 4 slots of RAM up to 128 gig, DDR 5000 maximum. You've got 2 M.2 slots, one is PCIe and one is PCIe and SATA. You've got 2 PCIe 3.0 slots which accept Crossfire as well. You've got tinier one which is PCIe 1X, 1, 2, 3 of those. What else have you got? You've got 2 connectors here for CPU power. I'm guessing you can use either the 2 of them or 1 depending on the CPU. It takes up to i9 series CPUs. It's got quite well, it's got decent cooling. It's not too beefy, but it's not too skinny as well. Quite decent cooling for the VRMs. I wouldn't do much overclocking on this one as well. What else can I tell you? The main PCI Express slot is metallic. It's covered by a metal sheet, which makes it a bit more resistant, which means you can put quite a beefy CPU, GPU on it if you want. All your pins for your connections, for fans, USB, and all that stuff are mostly at the bottom. It takes up to 6 SATA slots, so I've got them here, 4 here and 2 on the bottom. What else? You've got USB 3.1 support, so you've got USB 3.2 sorry support, Gen 1 Type C, so there should be one in the back. Yes, it is. There's a Type C support, then there's a 3.2 Gen 1. There's USB 2.0 support through these guys here as well. What else? I've got up to 4 ports on USB 2.0, 6 ports on USB 2.0, sorry, and I've got 2 in the 2 here, which this should be 3.0, and there should be some in the front. It's got a HDMI input and a display port input as well, output as well. Sorry, if you're putting a CPU which has a graphics chip module as well. What else does it have? Let's have a look. So it's USB. You've got audio out. All of them have it nowadays. And as I said, I would say average build by the looks of it. It's got a nice model here where you are outputting where you're gonna connect your SATA cables and your USB 3.1, which is probably better because you're gonna need wiggle space to connect this and out. So I think this is quite classy, but I think most of the MSI cards have it as well. The audio seems to be shielded with this nice little shielding line here as well. Yeah, it's not quite bad. Right, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put the CPU here, the 10 series I've just described in the previous video. We're gonna apply it quickly on this motherboard. Then live build follows. So what I like doing is whenever I'm fitting something on the motherboard, I like to fit it on with the motherboard on top like this. Right, this looks like a better angle. Cool, so this looks like a better angle for applying the CPU itself, so I'm gonna do that as we go along. First thing you gotta do is you gotta pull this little guy up, put this cover up here, get the CPU in there. The CPU will have its locking socket. Once you put the CPU in, you gotta put this back and this stuff just slides off, and that's it. You've got the CPU applied firmly in. Looks good. Good guys, I'll see you in the live build in a couple of minutes. Cheers, bye bye.